OutDaughtered Season 8, Episode 3 spoilers and recap. We learn more things are going wrong with the renovations in the house. Because of the leak, the stairs have to come down. Unfortunately, this means access to the second floor of the home gets cut off. And this is where all of the girls sleep. Adam and Danielle Busby agree this means the house will not be safe for the girls because downstairs is a construction zone. So, they start making plans for what to do while the renovations move forward. Uncle Dale Mills gets COVID, complicates things. At the end of last week's episode, we learned Uncle Dale Mills tested positive for COVID. This made the beginning of OutDaughtered Season 8, Episode 3 a little tense. Production is paused. But, the network provides the family with equipment to keep filming. Adam and Danielle planned an RV trip to get the kids out of the house for a few days. But, they worry they might have to pause their plans because of COVID. Adam and Danielle decide to wait for test results to make a decision. They get tested and end up getting negative results. Danielle's sister Ashley also tests negative. So, did Mimi. Now, Dale Mills already got one negative test result. But, he had to get 2 negative test results in a row before he could leave his quarantine bubble. So, it looked like the Mills would not be able to join them on this family trip. Bummer. Storm delays RV trip. Just as they finish getting the RVs packed up to leave, the sky opens up and starts pouring down rain. They are not able to go back in the house because construction is moving forward. But, it is raining so hard they do not feel comfortable going anywhere. Moreover, they quickly realize packing the Quints and Blake into an RV might have not been the best idea. There is a lot of screaming and crying. Previews from when they start driving show things only seem to get worse. Was the RV trip not such a good idea for the Busby family? Or, would things turn around? OutDaughtered recap, Quints antsy on RV. Adam and Danielle wonder if they will be miserable on the trip. But, it is something they've wanted to do for a while. And, the girls seem like they are the perfect age to try. When they get older, it'll be harder to get the whole family into a single RV with room for everyone. The girls, however, keep getting up and moving around while Daddy is driving. And, Danielle is remembering why car seats are such a blessing. Adam, however, plans to keep it positive. And, try to have as much fun as they can. Hazel hopes to see pandas during the trip. And, Danielle and Mimi wonder how many times Riley will ask if we are there yet. As they drive, Danielle and Mimi keep reminding Adam to be careful. And, to try avoiding bumps. Adam jokes hitting a bump is a little like a ski jump. Finally, after what they revealed was a 3-hour drive, they made it to the RV camp they were staying at. Mimi and Danielle admit they are bummed Uncle Dale and his family won't be joining them for the trip. Recap and spoilers, the busbys arrive at the RV park. Danielle Busby asks who knows what we do when we get there? Not really oozing with confidence, Adam announces they have to hook up the RV crap. Danielle cannot help but laugh at how unsure her husband sounds. The girls, however, seem thrilled to have arrived at the RV park. Welcome to the SHT show, Ashley declares as they watch Adam and her husband struggle to set up the RVs properly. Danielle doesn't sound like she's looking forward to what will eventually be coming out of those drain hoses. Adam admits that setting up an RV is more work than he thought it would be. Danielle admits that maybe she could have helped. She admits they could have read the handbook first on the RV. But, they didn't have time for all that. And, really, she wondered how many people actually read the RV handbook. When the RV starts peeing out water, Mimi jokes this is what happens when the city tries to go camping. Uncle Dale Mills and his family arrives, better late than never. Everyone is surprised when Uncle Dale Mills shows up. He announces he was cleared. He got his second test back negative. And, decided he and his family wanted to join everyone on the trip. So, they did. Adam and Danielle question where Uncle Dale and Aunt Kiki will stay. Dale reveals he called the campground and they have RVs they can set up for you. So, you can drive out to the campground and stay. Danielle and Adam couldn't believe they could have just driven to the campground and had the RV set up for them instead of renting one and driving it there. Uncle Dale notes he's about working smarter, not harder. Mimi admits it is awfully convenient they showed up after the family got the whole camping area set up. So, they really didn't have to do any work. Adam and Danielle ask why they didn't bother to say they were coming. Uncle Dale and Aunt Kiki thought it would be a nice surprise. The Quints seemed to like getting to hug Uncle Dale for the first time in weeks. Danielle had issues sleeping because of the smell. Danielle and some of the Quints have issues dealing with the smell of the toilet. Adam insists it is the RV life and they'll have to learn to adjust. Uncle Dale admits their RV camper wasn't nearly as bad. OutDaughtered spoilers and recap: kids fine, adults the problem? Danielle Busby jokes the entire time they had been worried about the kids getting along and having a good time. Turns out, the kids really aren't the problem. It is the adults that keep picking at each other on this trip. Things get heated when Aunt Kiki has trouble cooking eggs. After Uncle Dale makes fun of her, she makes it clear she isn't interested in making a plate for him because he never makes a plate for her. OutDaughtered spoilers: float down the river. Toward the end of the episode, the family decides to float down the river. Things get scary when they see a river snake. But, they turn around when the family stops and enjoys a rope swing. Even though Danielle was exhausted from lack of sleep, they had a great time. And, they end the first full day of the trip camping and enjoying some food. More bad news for busbys. Spoiler alert, the OutDaughtered family gets bad news when they learn the schools will be starting out virtual. And, could stay virtual. Danielle admits that isn't going to work for her family. She, however, clarifies she has no issues with homeschooling. It just doesn't work for her family. Why? Well, because she has 6 little girls. And, she's one person. She cannot give them all the proper attention they need to learn things. And, there's nothing wrong with that.